Alright, hello and welcome to some more Modern Warfare 3. Sorry, it took me a sec. I haven't done this in a while. Um, yeah. Nice. Sorry, I gotta send a message real quick. Happy Wednesday, no, Thursday, whatever today is. Cheers. Right. uh, I just got done with a very nice vacation, and now I'm off and running to catch up on all the stuff that happened while I was out. So, also, how am I doing on all this stuff? Okay. And how's all this doing? You know, I'm actually going to change to that. Alright, here we go. So, anyways, yeah, it was such a productive vacation, let me tell you. Like, I played a lot of video games. I did a lot of Elden Ring, as you can see on my YouTube channel. I did a whole playlist called Evan Elden Ring. Actually, I think I still need to make the playlist and actually move the videos there. And that's something that one day when maybe that's something I'll do while I'm streaming, is just go through and like clean up my channels and my content, which is kind of what I'm already doing. As far as the hype page, I'm cleaning up links to suggested content creators, like people that I follow, people that I think are good at what they do. And yeah, it's so cool. So I'm documenting the process from start to finish on making a Kubernetes cluster. I think I finally got it down. And it's a matter of like 6 steps, 6 or 7. 6, 7.
Weapons free.
Uh-oh.
Engage all threats on target.
There's someone right here. Ah. No! Alright, I gotta get 3 kills without dying, so I don't know how well that's gonna happen. I think I might switch to something else, but I don't know. Oh! I mostly got her. Alright. There's gonna be somebody here. No? Wow. There we go. Okay, just one more. Yeah, I got one. Okay. So I only need to do that like once or twice more. I think maybe just one more time. Dang it. Nah. Alright, anyways. Oh, but yeah, and so the 6 steps are basically setting up Minikube, setting up cube control, setting up Docker. You got to install all these things before you can actually start using a Kubernetes cluster. But then once you get that, it's pretty straightforward. Like, you just do a couple commands. Oh, God. Ah! Ah! And yeah, and it's awesome. Like, I mean, and so far I've got a couple of containers. I'm working on an LMS, a learning management system, a file share server, or 2. I'm going to make a couple. And then basically things that I could use for my home network. And also I got to move everything from the coding game playgrounds, which were tutorials that, I mean, and coding game is awesome, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I'm still very appreciative of all the stuff that they are doing. They just decided to start sunsetting the playgrounds, which is a very sad time, because what those were they were containers that were online and available for everybody to use. They would be able to spin up and demonstrate code snippets, and it basically allowed for people to not have to worry about a development environment when writing code. They just write the code and it works. So. Ah, that was very sloppy. But anyways, and that's one of the biggest barriers, that I've seen to coding is just the development environment. Like understanding how to set up the code base to start writing code and to start working with it. Like there's a whole lot of setup that's involved. Oh, oh man, I'm close. I'm getting close to it. Ah, this is such a hot spot. Ah, there's two people. I swear, it's almost like they're teaming. But anyways, bye. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Whee!
Mission failed. Return to base.
Alright. So anyways, and that's that. And, and I did this before my vacation, but it's still worth repeating. I did wipe the final phone of the smartphones, which almost a year later, I'm going to finally donate to the Housing Insecure in Northern Colorado. It took me forever. Oh, my throat's dry. So, anyways. Actually, wait, let's back out. There we go. I just want to double check to see if I'm going to be doing that camo grind. Ugh. But anyways, once I get those phones gone, then, then I can focus on the laptops. Most of them are in good condition, at least good enough to slap some Linux on. I have Ubuntu tested and an installer ready to go. I'm still struggling with Fedora, and I don't know what the deal is. Although with that, I'm trying it on both a tower and a laptop. One, the HP tower, and then the Dell Latitude laptop. Let's see. And I'm trying to document all that stuff too. Like I have a loose documentation for. Oh, I just needed to do it one more time. But either way, I'm thinking I only had two. I don't know. I feel like I did it twice there, but either way, so I could do that again. What's this one at? Ooh, long shots. Okay. Huh. And that's right. And so I believe that's the same with this one. Ooh. Oh wow, that's way too close to be like. I hate that they account the other stuff like get all 5 out of 5, so that's 5 things, so like 20 things. Oh man, that looks sick. Whew, an ultimate bragging right, so that's still pretty good. That's good. Decent. So anyways, we're looking at long shots and kills. So either way, tough stuff. But anyways, yeah, and then the laptop's probably going to go through a non-profit. There's Summit Stone that serves northern Colorado, mostly Fort Collins and Loveland area, which I've already talked to them a few years ago with my intention of giving them laptops to donate out because they work with people that are going through addiction, going through depression, any kind of, substance use, substance abuse, just any kind of issues. That is super annoying. My phone is now stuck on a VPN, which I like it. Yeah, that's cool that, you're going to keep my data safe with a VPN, but at the same time, I saw a charge of $30 show up on my bill. It's like, no, don't be offering me stuff that costs more money. Like, I mean, if you're going to do something, I mean, and make it explicitly like there is an additional charge for this. Like, hey, you're gonna pay more money if you do this. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, you try to say, you know, things to get rid of things like pop-ups and whatnot. I mean, that doesn't mean that I should be able to shirk my duty of being a responsible tech user. Wow, I'm not doing so good. But at the same time, like, the consumer needs to be protected too. Like, people can't just get unexpected bill charges on their bill, especially in this economy. Like, I mean, like, you know, we got people freaking out about health insurance and premiums and all sorts of crazy stuff, and then you want to go and make stuff even worse. That should be a crime against humanity. In fact, we should really start prosecuting people for shady business practices and predatory financial practices. Oh, and I saw him putting it down. I was like, oh, what's he putting on the floor there? So, anyways.
Reloading.
Trophy systems up.
Okay, I'll try to flank him. Ah! Dang it. That was fun. Alright. So anyways, and that's actually one of the goals of these side projects that I've been working on. And like the reason for making these containers is to make a persistent data store of accountability. So like we're going to be like, you know, keeping track of what people are doing, like how people are using tools, like are they lying, are they being predators, financial, sexual, any of them. I mean, ideally we would like vastly reduce and even eliminate sexual predation, but that's a pretty lofty goal. And you know, there's multiple directions at that. That's a whole nother thing. And technically, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. It's sad that we have to have something like that, but you know, and every month should be the awareness month. Be like, you know, like, hey, watch out for people. Like, you know, don't let people put things in people's drinks. Like, always report stuff like that. Like, you know, and you can do it discreetly too. You don't have to put somebody on Front Street. I mean, granted, it's really hard for something innocent to be like that. Like, I could understand if, like, for other things there might be explanations and stuff. But when you see somebody putting something in someone's drink, that's crazy. That's crazy. That has no place in society anymore. Nobody should be putting stuff in somebody's drink that they didn't sign. Even if it was something like, oh, I was giving them some, you know, some drugs, you know, some free drugs. And it's like, no. And actually, I saw this happen once. Somebody threw a prescription pill in someone else's mouth. And that was messed up, but we talked about it after. It was like, you gotta be careful, man. You know, it's all about consent. And even though, yeah, it was something that she wanted to do and like blah, 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 like, you know, it could have been anything, you know, and that was making a decision for somebody for them. Like, you shouldn't be making other people's decisions about what they put in their bodies. You know, that goes for everything. Like, I mean, in fact, I think there's like I think I've seen social experiments where like they'll have people pretend to put things in people's drinks just to see if people will report it. And it's amazing. I mean, I like to think that it happens, but without actually seeing the video, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine if people actually had the gall to report it. Man, I am not doing good. I got what? Well, okay, 3 kills. That's pretty good, but definitely not 3 in a row.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock ticking. Friendly cluster mine deployed. Hostile SAE incoming.
They're in here.
Hostile bomb drone is active.
Ah, there's a next second one. Okay. All right. So anyways, yeah, and I already have like, it's not even what I have or what I don't have, but I know a whole bunch of people around the world that share the same sentiments about predation. It's no good. Stop doing it. Anybody who's caught doing it needs to be held accountable. Now, again, that doesn't mean putting them on Front Street and being like, you know, like making a big deal, big scene. I mean, you can, like, that's, if you think someone put something in someone's drink, like, yeah, you have every right to be like, excuse me, all loud, and then, like, and just make a scene. But it's still better to, like, talk to the bartender, talk to, you know, like, let someone else know, someone that's, like, more used to what to do in that situation. I mean, I don't know. But definitely don't do nothing. Like, I mean, inaction is in itself an action. And if you refuse to do anything, and then, you know, try to confess it to your priest later or something and feel alright, like you made right with God, no. You had a chance to stop something very bad. Very bad. Like, that could be life-threatening. I mean, like... I mean, I know this is a game and we're playing a lot of violent things and stuff, but this is all simulation stuff. I'm not really, like, looking to go out and do any of this stuff in real life. But...
Friendly UAV on station.
Anyways, I don't know, sorry, that gets my blood boiling a little bit, like, people making decisions for people, like, and I'm talking about theft, predation, all of that, it's all bad, and, like, and that doesn't go away. Anybody who gets in trouble and gets incarcerated, that is prison law. No predation. Period. I mean, you have to have approval if it's actually, like, you know, of course, like, they'll allow stuff like that, but, like, it has to make sense. I mean, it can't just because somebody feels like doing it. Like, they have to have a good reason, they have to be justified, and then they have to be given, like, permission. Otherwise, you know.
UAV online. We have taken the lead.
And in a perfect world, where law enforcement actually cared about, like, the serious crimes, like predation, and actually treated those as the dangerous ones rather than, I mean, and not to say that they don't, I mean, they do, but, like, it's so much easier to prosecute someone over, like, drugs than to go catch somebody, like, being a predator or being abusive. Like, I mean, it happens, but, like, like, Brock Turner's a great example. 6 months, I think he only did 2 months, for legit, like, potentially ruining someone's life, could have gotten her pregnant, could have given her an STD, like, all of these things, and had it been anyone else, like, especially if it was a black person, oh man, or a brown person, especially right now, Hispanic, or even Indian, or somewhere like Pakistani, or like Middle Eastern, just because you're, and I remember I had Saudi roommates, and they got confused for Mexicans all the time. In fact, sometimes it was easier to just say that they were Mexican. I mean, it'd get them out of trouble. Like, because people were less mad at Mexicans at the time than they were Middle Eastern people. But now, it would probably be like, oh, you might want to lie and say, you know, oh, I'm from Pakistan, you know, even if you're Spanish.
Saw that light for a second.
It's sad how that happens. Oh, dang. Alright. Got so many things we got wrong with society right now. And we're fixing them. We're working on it. And when I say predation, I also mean financial predation. So I've been talking with some buddies and, like, some colleagues, and I think that's the jam, is interest-free loans. Like, we need to figure out a way to have people meet in the middle, to be able to give out interest-free loans, and to be able to take out interest-free loans. So, I mean, oh jeez, I died so many times. You know what, I'm just gonna stay back. Got 10 seconds. No, I gotta fight. I did terrible with that. Also, how we doing? I have so much stuff going on. See, I can't... Oh. So I need to get 5 with that one. More than 5 with that one. Oh, here we go. What do I need to do with this? Oh, jeez. Long shot kills. You know what? No. We're gonna see. Ah. So not that one. Oh my god! Like I've already done this. Oh. It's definitely a bottleneck. I know the Basilisk I already did like a lot of stuff. Oops. Alright, we'll go into these guns. Oh, that one's even worse! Hmm. Actually, we'll try to do long shot, especially on this one. This map is good for long shot. Alright, but anyways.
Team deathmatch. All operatives, you're clear to engage.
Using drill charge.
Taking the lead.
Got contact!
Ah, dang it.
Taking fire!
Huh. I hit him. Alright. Whew. I don't know, and I think the more that we end predation, I mean, capitalism is still fine and good if it's clean capitalism. But that's the thing, so much of it is not clean capitalism. It is predatory, it is scammy, it is garbage, like, you know, and even if it's like an honest mistake and somebody just like didn't want to tell the whole story, like, that's not cool. I mean, it's disrespectful to people in general.
Taking fire! Loading fresh mag!
Alright, we're gonna run up. Trying to get those long distance ones. But anyways.
Grenade! Get back! Hostile eliminated! Reloading! The sniper's down!
There's a lot of people over here.
Got contact!
Ah! Boom. I saw the other one. I did not get away in time. Where's the UAV?
Cluster mine planted.
My screen is so dirty too. I've got all these like snot marks and everything from sneezing on here. For me and my kids. I mean, we all play on this TV, so. Anyways. Oh. What I need to do is some tech streaming on the old Twitch and start rallying up support again. Oh, I heard that. Jesus. Good Lord. All right.
Drill charge. Change your back.
We've got movement in this area.
Switching mags. Changing mags. Right behind you, mate.
Enemy activity here.
Reloading. Careless
Dang it.
mistake.
That
Won't
was a
happen
long
again.
shot. Whoa!
Tornado!
Touche, Sonny Crockett. I don't know, I'm doing slightly better this round, but still not that great. Second place, though. Yeah.
The sniper's down.
Is that a long shot? No.
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
Oh, funk. Alright.
Ammo here.
No! Ah! I was thinking about that. Like, he could just be right there still. Oh, man.
Dropping ammo.
Oh. That'll get the blood pumping. Ah, that was him. That was him. Wait, I might be able to get a long shot off of him. Yeah. Almost, almost. Woo. All right, let's go get him. Let's go get him. All right, nope, they got him. They're getting aggressive though. They're all back here in the backfield.
Loading fresh mag. Watch your aim, soldier. Taking fire. Changing mag. Reloading. Dropping ammo here. Taking fire.
How did that not kill him? All right, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's not a long shot, but we're winning. Oh, no. Dang it. Oh, well, yeah. If that guy didn't shoot me, that other guy was going to come in and shank me. All right. Let's go the other way. Yeah, long shot. Only need 3 more.
Changing mags. Lost contact.
Ah! All right.
Ammo here.
I guess that's the most comforting thing about all these side projects is like I'm not alone by any means. Like all of the wise people in the world are linking up and be like, "Hey, this doesn't make sense. Let's fix it together. Juntos somos más fuertes, eh?" Sí. pretty sure that means together we are more fierce. I mean, I know that's what it directly translates to. I just don't know if they actually say it like that. But like, I mean, united.
Taking fire! Feeling weak. Changing max.
Long shot. Yeah, I need two more. Two more. Okay.
1 minute remaining. See you. Moving.
Reloading.
Dang it. All right.
Moving in.
All right.
30 seconds remain.
Come on, one more. Can I get one more? Woo! Oh, this is sketchy. This is so sketchy. Like, I don't see any red dots or blue dots over here. Oh, yeah, they're over here.
Hostile Mosquito is online. 10 seconds remaining.
Changing max.
Oh, come on.
Changing max.
I mean, I missed so many shots on that. All right, anyways, I got to get productive. GG's. GG's. That was a good one. You took my kill. That's fine. That's fine. 28 kills, too. Dang. And less deaths than me with a 2.5. Oh, well. I'm just happy I got a couple long shots. So, but anyways, that's the most recent update. I have some colleagues that are, oh, and Monday Mansion, I forgot about that. So I am still building the events out, but it's going to be every Sunday evening, or maybe every other Sunday, or maybe every like third Sunday. I don't know, but there's going to be like at least one Sunday a month where I'll be helping people. Two more, although it's glitching out. That made me a little nervous right there, but like I just need two more long shots and then that one's done. And then that'll join the rank of that, and then this one I need 51 platinum challenges. And, oh my gosh, that's insane. I don't know if I'll get this one. Polyatomic? I gotta. I mean, that might be some of my streaming stuff, is to do this stuff. But anyways, yeah, Monday Mansion is going to kick off. That's how we're going to do the GOSH, the Global Online Safety Helpers. That's going to help people from around the world set up multi-factor authentication, learn how to spot fake emails, do link preview by hovering over the link URL, and that's it. And if like we can get the general public to feel comfortable, and it's supposed to be spreadable, like or scalable. Like we'll be doing a few things, helping a few hundred people, maybe a few thousand people over the years, but then we'll help people to help other people. And I've also got like a whole army of willing volunteers to do this. Pretty much any high school student that wants to study abroad would want to help out with this effort, because then it could potentially earn them money towards their study abroad trip. So it's basically like working, you know. And as long as it's done right and with respect and with privacy, I mean, we don't want anybody sharing any usernames, anything like that, you know, just teaching them how to be safe online, you know, be responsible. So, and with respect and dignity too, not rolling your eyes and be like, all right, come on, dumb, like, let's set up multi-factor. This is how this works. It's like, no. I struggled with it at one point. Everybody struggles with it at least once. I mean, until you've done it a couple of times, they're like, okay, that's not so bad. And especially if you're retired, like if you're not working anymore, like people that are in the workforce, they have to do multi-factor. They have to learn what a scam email looks like. They have to know all this stuff. They get trained regularly because it's an ever-present threat in our world. But for people that don't have to for a job, like it's a toss-up. They may or may not be safe. So anyways, we got that going. Once I build the room and do a couple of meetings, I'll start off with just doing like little 5-people rooms and just helping like 1 to 4 people at a time. And that's it. And then I'll have other people start their rooms, and then we'll have a network of the free rooms. And actually, we might be able to just do that, honestly. And then if it becomes successful, then we can let them pay for it through donations. But even then, I don't want there to be any barriers. So the terminology that I'll be using if and when we seek donations, because we are going to seek donations, it's if you make 6 figures or less, don't bother with money. We appreciate it, but we don't want people to feel like they have to pay for this. That's the last thing we want. We want people to feel safe and secure and protected and welcomed. But if you know people that make 6 figures or more, ask them to pitch in a couple $100, and then boom. And then, and just phrasing it like that, people will still donate what they want. But that way, it's not that implied and that barrier to success. And that's part of why it's such a problem, is because so many people are trying to capitalize off of teaching people cybersecurity when really we just need to make sure everybody's safe out there. So anyways, that's my bit. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one. Yo, Jimbo.